A very good afternoon to everyone here from the Kingsman Arena here in Pearland, Texas. And we are right here for our second game of the doubleheader in Sunday from the minor league cricket. We have the two captains here joining in, Siddesh Patare from the Lone Star Athletics and Harmeet Singh from the Dallas Exploria Giants. Also joined us is the match referee Ravi Kanani. And we are ready for the toss. Our home team is today Lone Star Athletics. Siddesh has the coin. Tails is the call. Tails it is. Okay, Harmeet. So you want the toss? So you want to bat first?
Yes.
Any specific approach you want for this game?
No, wicket looked quite good even in the last game. So probably, fourth innings of the day might help a little bit to the bowlers. But then again, putting up a good total is the goal. And then from there we go. Awesome.
And it's the business end of the season. So, getting as much wins as possible for your team and going into that finals.
Yeah, it's almost a knockout tournament. You can't afford to lose any game here. So you have to keep winning as many games as you can. And then rain also plays a part in Texas. So we lost 3 games in rain. So yeah, we have to win almost everything and do what's in our control. Yeah.
Absolutely. And do you have any changes from your yesterday's game?
Just Yakub is resting today. Abhinav is playing. That's it. Same team.
Awesome. Congrats. Good luck. Okay, so is this a good toss to lose? What do you think?
Yeah, I think I was going to bat first too, but I think that it's going to just stay good for 40 overs. So we just want to restrict them to as much as we can, and then go out and chase that.
Absolutely, it's the business end of the season, so, trying to get as much wins as possible. I know it's you're a little down on the table right now, but, a lot of wins, complete the season with all the wins and then building momentum, and it's going ahead.
Yeah, that's what we are making some changes to give some youngsters some chance as well. So the intent is to give them some chance, give them some exposure, and then win on a winning note. That's our goal. So let's see from there.
Absolutely. Any changes from yesterday's game?
Yeah, we have 2 changes. Imran Khan Jr. and Rit are not playing, and then Saad and Hamza come in place.
Awesome. Oh, good luck for the game, Thank you so much. All right, so news out from the middle is the Dallas Xforia Giants have won the toss and they'll be bowling first. So be there right soon. A very good afternoon to everyone. Here from the Kingsman Arena in Texas. We are ready for round 2, game number 2 of your doubleheader, Sunday doubleheader. And it's between the Lone Star Athletics and the Dallas Xforia Giants. So the news out from the middle, as you saw earlier, was the Dallas Xforia Giants had won the toss and they will be batting first. Lone Star Athletics looking to finish strong. Meanwhile, Dallas Xforia Giants looking to win and finish as top as possible on the table. There are a few changes which we'll go through for both the teams. As we mentioned, Siddesh Patare, he mentioned how the Lone Star Athletics will be focusing on developing the youngsters this season. So it'll be a couple of changes for them in this matchup, followed by how the Dallas Xforia Giants will come and bat in this first innings. Believe Hamza Khalid and Saad Humayun are the two players coming in for the Lone Star Athletics for this game. As you can see, Saad Humayun is taking center stage. Will be bowling the very first over for the Lone Star Athletics. And the 2 batsmen for the Dallas Xforia Giants are Smith Patel and Shayan Jahangir. Both of them are very familiar with the Lone Star Athletics because they have played for them last season, couple of seasons ago. So, a lot of trades happens off season, which we can see Smith Patel and Shayan Jahangir this season playing for the Dallas Xforia Giants. Smith Patel, as we know, he was once the captain for the Lone Star Athletics last season. So we're about to get started. Game number 2 here from the Kingsman Arena. Saad Humayun bowling the first over. And it'll be Smith Patel on strike. Here comes Saad. Off the back foot. Decent start to start off with. Decent ball to start off with now. Saad Humayun, left arm spinner. And as seen in the first game, the left arm finger spinners have been very effective if they bowl according to the plan. But this one, Smith Patel has started the party here for the Exploria Giants. Gets off the mark with a handsome looking shot over the covers for a 4. That's the replay again. Making some room for himself and finding that gap over covers. 4 runs, and the Dallas Xforia Giants are also off the mark. As you can see on screen, Smith Patel striking the very first ball, playing the very first over. That's a quicker one. That's a decent appeal. Not interested, but as we can see, the 2 umpires again joined us by Mr. Owen Brown, currently at the end, and our leg umpire at the moment is Hassan Altaf Bhai Mohsani on the leg umpiring side. There we go. That's a single. Smith Patel brings Shayan Jahangir on strike. Again, these 2 batters, they have also played Major League Cricket, as we had seen, 2 seasons, and they always ply that trade in the minor league cricket every season. So these are, we can say, the original founders or the original players of the minor league cricket going through. So 2 more balls to go. Just setting up his field, Syed Humayun. He has a cow corner in play, it seems like. Very watchful there, Jahangir. Again, Jahangir and Smith Patel, they'll be very, very much experienced and used to playing on this ground. The famous Kingsman Arena, formerly known as the Musa Stadium. And Jahangir gets off the mark. So a single of the last ball of that first over. The Giants are 6 for no loss. New bowler in for the Lone Star Athletics. From the Pearland end, it'll be Arin Nadkarni. Again, a well-known youth prospect. The Lone Star Athletics have nurtured him and grown him into a fast bowler. And it's great to see how all the teams focus on the youngsters, making them aware of the situation and growing them, making them achieve their full potential. And Arin Nadkarni is one of the prime examples. As here he comes, right arm over the wicket. A bit fuller, it's up in the air for some time. But Shayan Jahangir places it brilliantly and he gets his first boundary of the game. And the Exploria Giants are off and running. A boundary of each over so far. Arin Nadkarni, fuller on the offside. Enough room for Shayan Jahangir to place it brilliantly on the offside. A boundary of his very first delivery. He'll be looking to come back strong now, Arin. Again, no deep cover in place. Down the leg side, signal as a wide from umpire Altaf. First extras of the game. Narin Nadkarni immediately going towards the leg side after a fuller on the offside of the very first ball. So he'll be bowling to bowl that, bring that length back. Let the batters guess. Here he is. Again, that's the line and length he'll be looking to bowl consistently as much as he can. That would restrict the batters to go full swing on that and help them restrict the score, especially in the power play. Because we have known Smith Patel, Shaheen Jahangir, absolute carnage when they get going. So he'll be looking to push them back in and hopefully pick up a wicket of either one of them, if not both. Shaheen Jahangir, as we know, has played in Major League Cricket. He's played for the MI New York one season. He's also played for the Knight Riders, I believe, LA Knight Riders. Well placed, a couple of runs there for Jahangir. As we were saying, players having, rubbing shoulders with the international legends when they play in Major League Cricket from all over the world. Be it the Kyron Pollards, be it Australians, we have Jake Fraser, McGurk, the youngsters. So they're rubbing shoulders. That's great for the game of cricket here in the United States, helping reach the extreme potential which it can be. It's not Karni again. Very well bowled. Just 7 runs of this over so far. Exploria Giants will take their time. Experienced batters out there, they know how to manage and score runs based on the opportunities and the situation they're in. Here we go, couple of balls to go. Oh, that's a little fuller. Snow fielder down there. And there'll be one bounce into the fence for 4 runs. Another boundary for Shaheen Jahangir. Narin Nadkarni won't be happy with that. Simple punch straight down the ground. "11 runs of the over so far. Change of field, they're thinking. They do have a deep mid wicket in place, but now it seems like there's no one straight down the ground. A little shuffle there. Hint of an appeal, but that's definitely missing the top of the stumps. They'll sneak a single of a leg by. So after the end of 2 overs, the Dallas Xforia Giants are 18 for no loss. Humayun will continue his spell now. Yes, Smith Patel now. So Shane Jahangir on strike. Straight to the fielder. Good delivery from Humayun. Again, the importance of left arm finger spinners, it's crucial in T20s and how they can contain the runs if they are used properly in the power play. That will be a single. Jahangir was in two minds there. Come on the front foot or just hit it on the back. He decided to go on the back and just got a single down the long off region. 19 for no loss. Soft hands there from Smith Patel, but the fielder is well placed. But as you can see, the Kingsman Arena in your picture, guys. The cloud cover slowly coming up, but hopefully there's no hint of rain so far in the forecast. So we are expecting a good finish here, a good game coming up. Looked up, fielder right there. Little pressure building now on Smith Patel. A couple of dot balls in a row. Well played. He'll get a single of that. Hearing some thunder at the moment, but hopefully that shouldn't affect the game at the moment. But as you can see, it's a lot of wind out there, moving from left to right, aiding the right-handers if they hit it on the onside. That brings us to the end of the third over. The Giants are 20 for no loss. Is Nadkarni. Looking to come back after a little expensive first over. Meanwhile, Smith Patel will be looking to get a hang of it and get some boundaries of his belt. There he is. Soft hands again from Smith Patel. He'll just take a single this time. So there goes. There goes the fielder in the long on now for Jahangir. Along with a deep square leg. Here comes Nadkarni. Good looking drive through the offside. Absolutely brilliant. But they'll be able to stop there before the boundary line, so it'll just be a couple of runs. But again, a good looking shot there from Shane Jahangir. Waited for it and just back foot punch. Brilliant shot. Here's our aim. This time straight down the ground. The fielder is able to hold on to it on the mid-off region. So dot ball. Welcome dot ball here to Nadkarni. Jahangir 14 runs, 13 balls. Smith Patel 7 of 8 balls. Here's our in. Oh, going for the big one, but completely misjudging that delivery was Jahangir. Straight on the fielder, so another dot ball. It's a good comeback so far from Nadkarni after his first over. And this time Jahangir connects it well, connects it big, and that's the first maximum from Shayan Jahangir. Arin Nadkarni this time a little loose. Jahangir had already pre-decided that shot, it seems like. There you go. Couple of steps on the offside and connected it on the onside. Big one. First maximum for the Giants. Again, a handsome looking shot from Shayan Jahangir. Nine runs of the over now after that 6. At the time it looked like Nadkarni was going well, but every delivery can change the outcome where it may lean towards. There's the last ball. Well watched out, and they'll take a quick single. Oh, that was a direct hit. That's an appeal. It seems like Smith Patel made his ground. Again, a risky run because Jahangir was well settled for a single. Smith Patel had a slow start, but he'll be happy with the single. 4 overs gone. It's 30 for no loss. There you go. Humayun will continue. 3rd over in a row in the power play. Very well bowled, well looked at Jahangir. If you guys noticed that delivery, similar to how Sukhjinder was bowling in that first game, and Utkarsh Srivastava along with Ahmad Alam, they got pulled out. But Jahangir, showing his wealth of experience on how to play that, and he showed it. It's a single. Brings Smith on strike now. No wickets lost. So far so good for the Exploria Giants perspective. Definitely looking to target at least 50 runs in the power play. Trying to be cheeky there, Smith Patel. He saw the fielder was not placed very well. And it's a stop. There'll be 3 runs. Good stop at the end from the fielder. No shot legs, but they are able to take 3 runs. Good running. Again, sneaky shot from Smith Patel, but it worked out in his favor. Well played. Good drive to the covers, but straight to the fielder. Placed up over there. Shayan Jahangir, 22 of 19 balls. Oh, that's brilliantly played. Smartly playing the field, finds the fence, 4 runs. Another boundary for Jahangir there. Uppish there on the leg side. No fielder placed in the deep square leg region. Loose delivery nonetheless from Humayun. Although he just given out 16 runs in his third over. Again, that's a cheeky away. Straight to the field, that's a good throw and good running from Smith Patel. Grounding his bat right on time. So it'll be a single to finish off the 5th over. Dallas Exploria Giants, 39 for no loss. So the first bowling change now for the Lone Star Athletics. Hamza Khalid comes into the attack. Siddesh Patara, as you can see on the screen, Sushant Mudani discussing with the bowler. What should be the plan as we bowl into Shayan Jahangir, who's been looking in sublime touch so far. And this, of course, the last over before power play ends. So we expect a couple of swings here from Jahangir. And the very first ball, he goes for it. The fielder coming underneath it. A little fumble, but he holds on to it. And that's the very first wicket. The change of bowling works. Shayan Jahangir not happy with himself, it seems like. Dallas Exploria Giants have lost their first wicket. The Lone Star Athletics are cruising in now with that big breakthrough. 1, 2, couple of bounces in his hands, but at the end able to hold on to it. Shayan Jahangir comes back after scoring a good 27. Dallas Exploria Giants are 39 for 1. So Hamza Khalid coming into the attack. Arin Nadkarni was taken off. And guess what? He picks up a wicket of his very first delivery after Shayan Jahangir tried to unsettle him off the very first ball and it didn't work out. He had to come back to the pavilion. Which brings the new batter in for the Dallas Giants. Is Akarshit, who comes into the crease. Hamza Khalid. Wicket very first ball. Looking to build on that. Is Akarshit. Straight to the fielder. Akarshit Gomel on strike. And that's down the leg side. Akarshit, he gets off the mark. That might just be stopped before the... Yes, it does. So, a couple of runs to get off the mark from Akarshit. But there's some news between the middle. The umpires... There's a dark cloud cover coming. A lightning event was noticed. But we hope it doesn't affect our game now. As long as it doesn't rain or we have some showers in the middle. We're hoping for a full game here. But just a thing to notice as the game progresses. Oh, good flick there again, Akarshit. Brilliant shot that was. Good looking drive. That runs away for the boundary. That's his first boundary. That's again good shot from him, and the Dallas Xforia Giants have another boundary in his name. Hamza Khalid, little on the leg side. Not a good delivery overall. And it was punished very well from Gomel. .45 for 1, as we were expecting, after the end of power play, them to be around that 50 run mark. That's where they are. There's 6 runs of the over, 1 more ball to go. And he's gone over the top. He knew the fielder was inside the circle and he made the best use of it. Gomel, another boundary to finish off the power play. The Dallas Exploria Giants now 6 overs, 49 for 1. Here's the replay again. He saw the long off came on the mid-off region and very well placed. So 49 for 1 after 6. So end of power play and change of bowling again for the Lone Star Athletics. It's Arnav Patel comes into the attack. A spinner, leg spinner it seems like from the looks of it. Youngster, plying his trade for the Athletics. He'll be bowling to Smith Patel, who's still trying to adjust to the surroundings. In the back foot. So Arnav Patel, another promising youngster coming through the ranks from Lone Star. Again, the consistency of producing this young talent is immaculate from Lone Star and many other teams who are playing in minor league cricket. Here's Gomel. Waited for it. Well bowled there from Patel. I think that should be the line because he has a strong field setup for the offside. Singles and dot balls would help their cause. There you go. This time over the top Gomel. But this time there's coverage since we are done with the power play. So the field is placed in the right positions, especially when the ball is turning away from the right-hander. You expect a shot inside out. Again on the back foot from Smith Patel. Good over so far from Arnav. Just a couple of runs from his 5 balls. So it's Patel to Patel, Arnav to Smith. The back foot again was up in the air for some time, but it just went between the two fielders. So tidy over to start off with Arnav. The Dallas Exploria Giants, after the end of 7 overs, are 52 for 1. As you can see, the umpire looking at how the weather is differentiating, because we do have a strong cloud cover, dark clouds coming over. But staying positive, the forecast still says there's no hint of rain. Hopefully this cloud cover goes soon. Altaf Moisania, the umpire who was on screen. It's Khalid continues. Only the Smith Patel now. 12 runs, 14 balls. You can see he's very disappointed at the moment. Smith Patel hasn't got into the groove yet. But we're hoping he can, because we know what he's capable of. And he can absolutely smash it all over the park once he gets into it. Here comes Hamza. Very well bowled again from Hamza. Good line there. No room for the batter. Hamza again. Little short, but nonetheless it will just be a single. 52 for 1 now. We're into the 8th over. I believe one of the batters will have to go big. They have enough batters who they can rely on. A lot of overs to go as well. And based on the experience they have played in this season, they can trust the players coming after them. And a good looking shot from Gomail. That's gone. 1 bounce, 4 runs. And he's in, on the other hand, he's looking in. Class touch so far. That's a similar shot he has played before this match. And he does it again. Hamza Khalid should change the line, especially to Gomail, because that was easy pickings now for him. 4 runs. He moves on to 15 of 8 balls. A little slower this time, but it's went straight down the ground. The fielder's able to capture onto it. So just a single. So yeah, so you can see Gomail. He's the batter, it seems like, who's going to take on the bowlers. And he's been very successful in doing that so far. He's picking his gaps pretty nicely. It's helping the Giants' cause at the moment. And that's up in the air. Smith Patel has been struggling. The fielder coming underneath it. And he holds on to it. Smith Patel. The pressure, it seems like, got onto him. And he had to go big. He went big, but he couldn't connect it this time. The fielder and the point region easily coming underneath it. And hold on to it brilliantly. It seems like it was Kamran Sheikh who picked up the catch. The Dallas Exploria Giants lose their second wicket. After the end of 8 overs, they are 58 for 2. So new batter in for the Dallas Exploria Giants. It's Parvesh Ahuja. Arnav Patel will continue his spell. Tidy first over to start off with, looking to build on that. I'll be bowling to Gomel, who doesn't ply going big, but it's a couple bounces to the fielder down there in the deep. Brings Ahuja on strike for the very first time now. Gomel, you can see he's not being shy. If he has the opportunity, he's going for it, even though they just lost a wicket of the very last ball of the previous over. There's Ahuja. A little change of field for him. Deep point and deep cover in place, along with a deep mid wicket. Little late on that shot, but finds the fielder again. Flick down and Ahuja is off the mark. Again, Arnav Patel has been spot on so far with his bowling. He's bowled very tight, but he'll have to be careful against Akarshit Gomel, because if he gives him a little room, he'll be able to find the gap and place it for boundary. There's some room. He goes for it big, but the fielder is well settled in there. Arnav Patel has made a breakthrough too. He picks up his first wicket. Gomel, who was looking good at the moment, has to depart now. Back to the pavilion. The Dallas Exploria Giants losing their third wicket. And sense of urgency. Trouble coming in. Creeping in now. Gomel departs for 17. Here's the replay again. Arnav Patel. This time is inviting the batsman on that front foot, but couldn't connect it. The fielder well placed. There it is again. Siddesh Patara is the captain, it seems like. Easy pickings for him. Brilliantly bowled and well executed plan here from Arnav Patel and his captain. 60 for 3. New batter in is Mahesh. Arjun Mahesh, new batter in, right-handed again. Arnav Patel now 5 for 1, is into his second over, showing his class and his young talent on show. Now there's a slip in place now for the new batter. And it's immediately going for that reverse sweep. Interesting choice first up to start off with. So he's off the mark nonetheless, Mahesh. Very well bowled. Just 3 runs of the over again from Arnav Patel. That brings us to the end of the 9th over. The Dallas Giants 61 for 3. Bowling change now. Seems like it's Chaitanya Bishnoi who comes into the attack. He has played Ranji in India and now he's playing his trade here in the United States, especially for the Lone Star Athletics. Again, he has a wealth of experience, especially playing, as we mentioned, Ranji Trophy in India. And now he's here making his presence count for the Lone Star Athletics over the past few years. CB, as they fondly call him, left arm spinner into the attack. Down the track, very well bowled. Arjun Mahesh, he seems like one of the youngsters for the Giants this season. On the back foot, but very well bowled and well filled. Straight to Kamran Sheikh, who's fielding out there. Backward point region. Down the track comes Mahesh. Will just be a single. So I think that's what the Lone Star Athletics will be trying to do. Get the spinners in. Don't let them go big, especially the new batters in. They would expect them to not go big and flick around for us couples and doubles and singles. That will help the cause. So smart thinking here from the Lone Star Athletics team and management. Here's Bishnoi. Oh, there's a mix-up in the middle. And it's an appeal. The umpire says... There was a definite mix-up what happened down there. But Arjun Mahesh was right there back in time. Good fielding on show now. Brilliant bowling again from Bishnoi. He's going to be brilliant now. He has 3 more overs after this. So if he continues bowling this, it's upper hand for him. And the batters in pressure will be going for the big ones. And that will give him the opportunity to pick up that wicket. So here we are, the last ball before our innings break. A short innings break we'll have after this. Just 1 run of the over. Brilliant over so far from Bishnoi. That's a quicker one, but that's up in the air. Straight to the fielder. So just a single, couple of runs. It's 2 runs of this over. Brilliant finish. After the end of 10 overs, the Dallas Exploria Giants are 63 for 3. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes after a short drinks break. So Arnav Patel will continue his spell. 2 overs, 6 runs, 1 wicket. Ahuja taking strike for the 11th over. He comes down the track and he's going big. And that should clear the boundary. I think it's 1 bounce, 4 runs. So what a start after the short innings break we have. Ahuja accelerating the very first ball. Arnav Patel was definitely not expecting that. Taking on the bowler. Unsettling him on the very first one. Straight down. Brilliant shot there. Is Arnav. Smartly played. A single now. Down the ground. So 67 now. We are in the 11th over. They must be understanding the urgency of at least scoring good amount of runs in the remaining 10 overs. There's that shot again. Arnav. Well bowled. For 3. Down the track he comes again. Ahuja, the fielder, is coming underneath. There's Chaitanya Bishnoi and he picks it up. Ahuja was looking to go and attack the bowler, but Arnav Patel has come out on top again. Chaitanya Bishnoi, the fielder in the long off region, holds on to it easily. That's wicket number 4 for the Giants. Ahuja comes back to the pavilion and they are 69 for 4. The 4th wicket brings out the Dallas Xforia Giants captain out in the middle. It's Harmeet Singh who comes into the crease. And Arnav Patel. What a performance so far for him. 2 for 12 now. He's into his 3rd over. So it's Harmeet Singh. I think he's played for the Seattle Orcas in the Major League Cricket. Here he's playing for the Exploria Giants in minor league cricket. Again, a well-experienced batter. He's also played Ranji in India, Ranji Trophy in India. And I think he comes from Mumbai, so he has wealth of experience on that end. Is Arnav. So dot ball to start off that. Again, very economical so far on that end. Harmeet Singh sweeping it, but there's a fielder in place, so he'll get off the mark. So after the end of 11 overs, the Xforia Giants are 70 for 4. Nitish Kumar comes into the attack now for the Lone Star Athletics. Bowling to Harmeet Singh. Some good news. The dark cloud cover. Oh, what a delivery there from Nitish Kumar. Harmeet Singh completely misses out on that. But yes, you can see the cloud cover slowly moving away from the stadium. Less wind as well. It's good news. So we're definitely going to have full game of cricket. Now the leg set's up in the air for some time. But there was no fielder down there as it was located in the deep. So just a single. So currently it seems that the Lone Star Athletics, they have the upper hand with how the innings has unfolded so far. We're into the 12th over, only 71 runs, but they've picked up 4 crucial wickets. Goes down the ground for a single. Arjun Mahesh. Promising youngster, as we have mentioned before. Let's see if he can handle the pressure and take the team or stay there till the end and score crucial runs. That's Harmeet Singh. That's a quick run. Good running. Down the track comes Arjun, but punches it down for a single. So just 4 runs of the first over of Nitish Kumar. Dallas Giants after 12 are 74 for 4. Yazana Patel, 4 overs in a row. And rightly so, he has been absolutely tremendous for the Athletics. Punches down the call is good fielding. Just kept them down to a single. So yes, we're discussing with Yazana Patel. And to his final over, 2 for 14. Commendable performance from a bowler in a T20 game. Bowling according to the plan and executing it is another thing that's very crucial. That's Harmeet. Harmeet on the other hand, well, he's batting, but he'll be understanding how the pitch is behaving, because we would expect him to come out and bowl 4 overs. Similar kind of a left-arm spinner is Harmeet Singh. So he'll be using to utilize his bowling, how the Lone Star Athletics have done so far. And that'll be crucial for them to stay in the game. Arjun Mahesh, a little shuffle, and that might be a welcome boundary. That's his first. Arjun Mahesh. Arnab Patel. It did seem like there was nothing wrong with the delivery, but the adjustment which Arjun Mahesh hit that shot was very, very nice. Here, if we can see a replay real quick. He got down on one knee and headed through that region on the onside. There you go. Shuffling across on the offside. Smart thinking. So no, just a single this time. So yeah, a lot of things that goes on in the head of the youngsters on how they can approach every delivery was in display over there. Arnab Patel, he did nothing wrong. He bowled as his bowling, perfect line and length. Arjun Mahesh shuffling across going outside of that off stump and able to hit that for a 4. That's Harmeet. Harmeet being very careful. I think his job would be to at least stay there till the end. Just play around, get some runs on board, because there's still 7 overs to go after this. So Harmeet, understanding the situation, will try to stay out till the end and go big in the last few overs. Flicked off. They run the first one hard, and good running. They'll take a couple. Good running and displays. So a couple of runs to finish off the 13th over. The Dallas Exploria Giants are 84 for 4. Yes, Nitish Kumar. There's 7 overs to go. They'll definitely be targeting 150 and up the remaining few overs, and that's easily doable if this two stay there till the end. And that would actually be a good score to defend on this track. Lone Star Athletics, they do have the tools and resources, in the batting. But again, comparing the bowling out Exploria Giants, it'll be a good even contest if we have 150 on the board in the first innings. There you go. As we know, Harmeet Singh. I'll try to take quick singles, doubles as possible. Go big in the last few overs. Seems to be like the game plan at the moment. A little fuller Arjun Mahesh with the sweep shot. But a fielder was well placed down there in the final leg. So just a single. Four singles so far, and Harmeet has gone big. The fielder hesitated, but he's able to hold on to it. It seemed like he reacted very late, but then he was able to cover the ground and pick up a very low catch. Harmeet Singh, that's very uneven of him. We are not expecting him to go big, but he went for it, and he finds the fielder down there in the deep. That's a wicket for Nitish Kumar. As you can see, a little late reaction from the fielder, but nonetheless he was able to hang on to it, and half of the side of the Giants are back into the pavilion. It's 88 for 5. Raja is the new batter in now for the Xforia Giants. Rohan Raja. One more ball to go of this over. Just 4 runs and a wicket of it. It's a good finish. So after the end of 14, Dallas Exploria Giants stay at 88 for 5. Chaitanya Bishnoi will continue. Sarjan Mahesh, the recognized striker, batter so far, I believe. He goes for the reverse sweep. The keeper completely missing on that. He was not expecting it to come over there. So they take a couple of runs. Sarjan Mahesh is very innovative. He's trying to hit the left arm spinner for a reverse sweep. It's a quick single there. Rohan Raja now is still off to get up the mark. Chaitanya Bishnoi. We assume if he pulls a tidy over, he'll continue for 2 more overs after this. Rohan Raja and Arjun Mahesh, they'll be thinking which bowler they can target in the last few overs. Well bowled again from Bishnoi. Oh, that's interesting. They didn't run there. There was a misfield decided against it. Or maybe the umpire signaled it as a dead ball or something. I guess good fair play going on between the two teams. Straight down. Good bowling from Bishnoi. He's keeping it very tight. He's pulling directly to the stumps. Not enough room. So the only way the right-handers can do something is shuffle across on the onside, make some room and go big. Rohan Raja now. Oh, he's gone big. Very big. And all the way for 6. He's off the mark with a big one, Rohan Raja. I did not expect that coming from him at this moment. But he has delivered an absolute stunner. Big 6. That brings up the confidence here and the momentum towards the Exploria Giants. And that's 6 now. 9 runs now of that over with that 6. Oh, that's a good appeal, but Bishnoi was not interested. So dot ball to finish off the 15th. Exploria Giants are 97 for 5. Here's the quick replay again. That was worth it of a shout. Really worth it, but Bishnoi seems like he knew he was going and missing the leg. Nonetheless, it's 97 for 5. We have 5 more overs to go for the end of this first innings. Now it's Hamza Khalid who comes into the attack. Five more overs to go. 50 odd runs in the next 5 overs will be crucial. Hamza. Down track comes Arjun. He'll come back for a quick single. Raja now after that smashing 6 of the last over. We can expect some fireworks if he builds on that. Oh, here's a good swing, but couldn't connect it properly this time, just down the ground for a single. The umpire Altaf Mohsania on the screen. It's been absolutely brilliant today so far. You know, we had the first game earlier and now he's giving his all for the second game as well. Brilliant Yorker there from Khalid. The batsman can do nothing but take a single. Some misplaced ball. Three more balls to go, single of each of the deliveries. That single brought up the 100 for the Exploria Giants in the 16th over. Rohan Raja on strike. Is he going for the big one? Oh, that might be gone. Yes, it is. Altaf responds. A slower Yorker, it seems like, from Hamza. Rohan Raja not able to find the bat to it. Absolutely brilliant. Spot on. Rohan Raja trying to convince the umpire he has some bat on it, but the umpire not interested. So Xforia Giants lose their 6th. Rohan Raja departs for scoring 7. It's 100 for 6. Ehsan Adil, the new batter in for the Exploria Giants. Meanwhile, Hamza Khalid has just picked up his 3rd wicket with that last one. And he's definitely been pick of the bowlers for the Lone Star Athletics this innings. And that's Ehsan Adil gets off the mark. Exploria Giants not looking confident at the moment. But Arjun Mahesh has been there. He has soaked in the pressure of the last few overs. So he'll be looking to finish strong for himself and the team. Hoping to get a competitive score at the end for them to defend. There's a lot of change in field now. Another single, or maybe they're calling for two, but no, they'll be happy with the single. So 5 runs on a wicket of this 16th over. The Dallas Xforia Giants are 102 for 6. So the last 4 overs coming up of this first innings. Seems like Humayun, who has one more over left in his bag, will come to finish that off. And it's Arjun Mahesh who will be on strike. A little late call is for 2, but they'll just take a single. Arjun Mahesh is looking quick between the wickets. Seems like Ehsan Adil, he can hit a few. We have seen him hit a good shots out of the ground. Here he is, Ehsan Adil. Again, he has also played and shown his experience in Major League Cricket. More recently with the MI New York franchise. So great experience here. And he's sharing it with this youngster out there, Arjun Mahesh, who's on screen as well. So it's great to see the collaboration that goes on in this tournaments. There's some misunderstanding between the two. Keeps them to dot ball. Humayun. Ehsan Adil very late. He has this tall figure. He has to reach for the ball if it's not bouncing. Humayun. It's up in the air for some time, but just clears the fielder. He'll come back for a couple of runs. His intended shot was something else, but Ehsan Adil quickly changed it at the very last moment. But lucky for him, there was no fielder placed right over there. Very late again. Good spell from Humayun. Even though he hasn't picked up a wicket, he just conceded 20 runs now. He's in his 4th over. Very well bowled. Brilliant spell from Humayun. It's 4 overs, none for 21. Just 4 runs of this last over. So 17 overs gone. The Giants have 106 for 6. As a summary so far, 17 overs, 106 for 6. Jahangir and Arjun Mahesh pick up the batters. Arjun Mahesh still out there, 22 runs, 19 deliveries. Is Aaron Nadkarni, 2 overs, none for 21. We're looking to finish off his spell with 2 good overs at the end. Is Ehsan Adil. A brilliant Yorker. Brilliant Yorker to start off with. Ehsan Adil, if he didn't pick that up, he would have gone. Long gone. A good start to this now, Nadkarni. Oh, that's a big one from Arjun Mahesh. There's a fielder plays there, but just one bounce to him. Just be a single. You can see breaking the shackles now, Arjun Mahesh. He knows they need some runs now. There's only 3 overs left. So why not let's start hitting them big. Nadkarni. Brilliant Yorker again. Straight on to Ehsan Adil. He is impressed as well, as you can see. Appreciation to the bowler. Great to see from Ehsan Adil. And Aaron Nadkarni, 2 absolute peach of a Yorkers. Unlucky he hasn't break the stump so far, but he still has 3 more chances. Let's see if Ehsan Adil misses any of those. Another Yorker. Brilliant bowling from Nadkarni. It's definitely a death bowler now. If he can bowl continuous 4 to 5 Yorkers in an over at the end, it's very crucial for any team in a T20 format. The batters have to decide, should they come out of the crease, turn it into a full toss? But if you continuously bowl this accurate Yorkers, it's going to be difficult for any batter in the world to connect. And that's up in the air. Fielders coming underneath it. And that's a wicket. Arjun Mahesh has to depart. Aaron Nadkarni has finally got the breakthrough. Crucial wicket. And Arjun Mahesh comes back into the pavilion. That's wicket number 7 for Dallas Exploria Giants. So there's one more ball to go for the 18th over. The Xforia Giants have lost 7 wickets. Aaron Nadkarni has finally got the breakthrough. 109 for 7. One more ball to go. The new batter in for the Xforia Giants is Chaudhary, who will be taking strike at the moment. Down the leg side, and great stuff from the keeper. Hold on to it. Definitely saved a boundary there. So a brilliant over from Nadkarni. That brings us to the end of the 18th over. It's 109 for 7 for the Dallas Exploria Giants. And meanwhile, while we get into the picture, last 2 overs to go, I have joining me in the commentary box right now are 3 young talents who are part of the Lone Star Athletics Academy. Joined me right now, and they are enjoying this brilliant match between the Lone Star Athletics and the Dallas Xforia Giants. So I'd like to introduce you to one of the interesting players, Lakshman. So how are you, Lakshman? How are you doing today?
I'm good.
What are your thoughts on the game right now? What do you feel? How the game is going for the Lone Star Athletics?
I feel like that they restricted them to a low enough target which can be easily chased.
Nice. And do you have confidence, positive, if the Lone Star Athletics have got this game?
Definitely.
Awesome. So what do you do, Lakshman? What's your trade? Are you a bowler, a batter? What do you like to do?
I'm a bowling all-rounder. I can do both, but I prefer bowling.
Nice. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Also, I also have Raman Lakshman with me. So Raman, welcome to the team. So, as you have seen, we just talked with Lakshman how the Lone Star Athletics are doing at the moment. What are your thoughts? 109 for 7. You see one of the balls been delivered, but it'll just be a single. So good fielding. The fielding has been great for Lone Star Athletics. What do you think? How the performance has been for the team so far?
It's impressive, and also the Lone Star Athletics have restricted them to a good, easy chaseable target, and they also took a nice wickets, like 7 wickets for the 110.
Absolutely, it has been absolutely spot on. The fielding, the bowling, restricting them to just 110 runs, and it's just 2 overs to go. So, that's positive vibes right now. Once they come out to bat, you think, that should be easily doable, the target?
Yeah.
And what about you, Raman? What do you do? Are you a bowler, batter?
I'm a bowling all-rounder, and I prefer bowling more than batting.
Nice. As they say, the batters and nothing without the bowlers. If the bowlers can't bowl, what will the batters do, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. And also joining with me, Lakshman, Raman, I also have Neil, who's also part of the Lone Star Athletics Academy. And, we have exciting young talents. So, Neil, if you could tell me more about you, what do you do?
I'm mainly a batter for Lone Star Athletics, and yeah, that's mostly it. I kind of bowl, but I prefer batting more.
Nice. And how long have you been playing cricket? When did you get into cricket?
It's been around 2 years now. 2 years, 3 years.
Nice. And do you love it? Do you like it? How do you?
I love it.
Nice. So maybe down the road, all 3 of you guys, maybe 4-5 years down the road, we might see you here playing at this beautiful Kingsman Arena. So we have good aspirations. You guys inspired to be a cricketer, right? Right? Do you guys want to say anything special? What do you guys want to be like? Who are your idols? Like quick, there's still like 9 balls to go. So I'll just I'll ask you. Just give me your favorite player. It can be anyone, international, from Lone Star Athletics, or anyone, okay? So let's start with Lakshman. Who's your favorite player, either international cricket, or from Lone Star Athletics?
In cricket player, he's retired currently. It's MS Dhoni. He has great captainship. He's a great wicketkeeper, and he has a nice aggressive batting style.
Great style, and the main thing you forgot is the calmness and patience that is really needed, when the matches get really pressurized, how to handle the situation, and that's something, a really good trait, as you mentioned from MS Dhoni we have. So Raman, what about you?
Personally, I do not have like an idol, because most of them are like good players, and they're like most of the players are like an inspiration, so I can learn something new.
Yeah, well said. You can learn everything because everyone has their own skills and traits. Some are really good, some are patient, some are really aggressive. So, having each of those and implementing those in your game, that's something that's really good for you as you, grow into a cricket player in the coming years. What about you, Neil? What do you think?
My favorite player internationally is Virat Kohli because his captaincy is really good, and he shows good sportsmanship sometimes. Yeah.
Awesome. Absolute great choices, and these are absolutely great idols for everyone who watches cricket all over the world. And there we see Ehsan Adil. Very late on that. That's a boundary, a welcome boundary for the Dallas Xforia Giants. Here's the replay again. Hamza Khalid, a lower full toss on the offside. but slices it at the very end. Gets 4 runs to the team's name, so that's a welcome boundary for the Giants. There's one more over to go, so 19 overs. The Exploria Giants are 117 for 7. And I believe they're having great support today. I have Lakshman, Raman and Neil in the studio with me right now. And having such support, from youngsters to elders to everyone, it's been showing in the performance for the Lone Star Athletics this evening. So one more over to go. It will be Arvind Nadkarni who will be bowling this last over. He has conceded 24 runs and picked up a wicket of the very last over. So he's looking to finish strong. So here comes Arvind. That's flicked off on the leg side. Fielder well placed there, so just a single. So this is definitely a very low score in terms of how many matches we have seen so far at the Kingsman Arena. It's very fortunate, there was some dark cloud cover earlier, but no rain. That's good. We're going to have a full game of cricket. So the Lone Star Athletics, once they come out to bat, it's going to be a full flow. And they won't have a very big target. But again, the Dallas Xforia Giants, if they can replicate what the Lone Star Athletics have done in their bowling, we will have a very close game. But other than that, Lone Star Athletics might just run away with this one. So again, just a single. Or maybe they went against the single since Ehsan Adil, the experienced batter, is out there. He wants to take strike for most of the balls. So 4 more balls to go. Ehsan Adil versus Arvind Nadkarni. So do you guys think, we have 4 balls to go, do you guys think, will there be a wicket?
Maybe.
What about you, Lakshman?
Depends. So, as we've seen that dot ball, they could have just pushed for 2, because even if it was a run out, they would still have had the other batsman come out to dodge strike, so they might have want to push for a double. Yeah, as we see, they come for the double, and Ishad Adil is still on strike. So depends, if they have some good fielding, there might be a run out chance.
Absolutely, well noticed, Lakshman, how old are you?
10.
10, having such knowledge, at 10 years is very commendable, So it's like understanding the situation so far. It's, it's you're growing learn, so this will help you, as you grow into a great player. So, very well said, anyone wouldn't notice that, if they can take a couple, and if someone gets around, Ehsan Adil will still be on strike, So some people many misses that at occasion when they are looking at matches. So that's a brilliant Yorker there from Arvind Nadkarni. He's been absolutely spot on the last 2 overs. At least 4 to 5 Yorkers on a trot, and Ehsan Adil has been on the receiving end so far. So, 4 balls bowled, just 3 runs conceded. And 120 is just like a run a ball situation right now. There's 2 more balls to go. And the way with Arvind Nadkarni is bowling, it feels like he is aiming for a big wicket. And Ehsan Adil, he understands what's going on. So here we go. 2 more balls. Oh, that's a full toss. That's a loose now, and that's gone all the way for 6. That will clear the fence. Arvind Nadkarni, that he might have missed out on that Yorker this time. It turned out into a full toss, and Ehsan Adil completely made the full use of it and on to the mid-wicket region for a big one. 6. 126 for 7. So here it is, the last ball of this first innings coming up. Ehsan Adil, 20 runs, 16 deliveries. And as we look on, Lakshman, Raman and Neil, everyone pausing, getting ready for this last delivery, expecting what to happen. We have fielders placed up on the boundary. So here comes Arvind. A shorter one this time, and that's been signaled as a wide. Altaf Mohsania, the umpire. Nadkarni was not happy with that. He'll have to reload that again. So an extra run and an extra delivery for the Exploria Giants to finish off. Nonetheless, this has been an absolute good bowling performance from the Lone Star Athletics, restricting the Giants to just about around 130. Definitely a good target to come out and bat to. Here we go. And a good delivery. Completely misses his Hasan. And they'll take a single of that very last delivery. And with that, we have come to the conclusion of our first innings of the second game between the Dallas Exploria Giants and Lone Star Athletics, where the Giants, after the end of the 20 overs, have scored 128 runs, losing 7 wickets. So we'll be back after a 15-minute break, where the Lone Star Athletics, they require 129 runs to win in the response. So a quick summary now as we show you on the screen. Dallas Exploria Giants, Shayan Jahangir 27, Arjun Mahesh scoring 23, and a good cameo from Ehsan Adil at the end, scoring 21 runs. But as you can see, the pick of the bowlers for the Lone Star Athletics, Hamza Khalid 3 for 29 in his 4. Arnav Patel was brilliant in my opinion, 2 for 23 in his 4. Nitish Kumar and Chaitanya Bishnoi as well, who didn't pick up wicket, but they were very crucial and economical for restricting the Dallas Exploria Giants under 130. So once we are back from the break, the Lone Star Athletics would require 129 to win of the 20 overs. So don't go anywhere. We have an exciting second innings coming up. Welcome back, everyone, from the Kingsman Arena here in PLN, Texas. We are all set for a chase from the Lone Star Athletics. Second innings here of the second game of this Sunday doubleheader we have had this whole day. So Dallas Exploria Giants versus the Lone Star Athletics. As you know, the Dallas Exploria Giants had won the toss earlier and they decided to bat first. And after batting first, they scored 128 runs. They won't be happy with that final score, but they do believe in their bowling department. They're able to build on that. But on the other hand, the Lone Star Athletics must be really happy, and they must be thinking this might be a good chance to redeem themselves and get a win as the season comes to a conclusion very soon. So nonetheless, the Lone Star Athletics, they require 129 runs of the 20 overs. The two openers for them outside right now are Jay Desai and Chaitanya Bishnoi, with Jay Desai taking the strike. Meanwhile, for the Dallas Exploria Giants, it will be Rohan Raje opening the bowling for them. Right arm over from the Pearland end, first up. So we're just moments away from an exciting run chase. Currently, upper hand, the advantage is currently in the Lone Star Athletics' favor, considering their strong batting lineup and their experience. Meanwhile, the Dallas Exploria Giants, they'll be looking for quick breakthroughs, early wickets in the power play to have something in the say. But here we go. Yes, Raje. Well left, and he starts off with the wide off the offside. First runs on the board for the Lone Star Athletics. Rohan Raje has a slip in place. Two fielders outside the circle are a third man and a cow corner, it seems like. So here we go. Zaltaf Moisania, one of the major umpires on screen, as you can see. Here comes Rohan Raje. Oh, that kept low again. Good start. A dot ball. Not much bounce there. But hopefully it'll get better as the innings progresses. So the required run rate is 6.45. You know, there's a no rush for the Lone Star Athletics, and pretty sure they will time their innings very well, as they have experience and youth, a blend of both that can definitely get them over the line. And they remove the slip now. There's no slip now for Raje. Bowl, there'll be a quick single. He needs a direct hit, he would have been gone. Jay Desai hesitated there for that single. It seems like he was ball looking at that moment. Chaitanya Bishnoi had already taken the run. There's a discussion going on between the two batters. A little shaky start, but nonetheless, they're off the mark of the bat as well. Chaitanya Bishnoi, a great left and right hand combination for the Lone Star Athletics. It's always crucial, especially in a T20 game, and definitely affects the bowler's rhythm and the line and length if you have a left-hander and a right-hander out there on the crease. To constantly think where to bowl and how to consistently and accurately bowl there in those areas when the batters change. Here's Raje. Oh, that was a good delivery again. Kept a little low, but Bishnoi got some bat on it, so he gets off the mark as well. The Lone Star Athletics now slowly getting in the groove as the first few overs started to go on. Smith Patel is the keeper for the Xforia Giants, as we had mentioned earlier. He even played for the Lone Star Athletics a couple seasons, and last season I believe as well. He was the captain for the Lone Star Athletics, and now is playing for the Dallas Exploria Giants this season. Oh, that's an appeal, but there might be some bat on that. The umpire quickly was able to say no to that. There's a quick replay. Yeah, there's a good chances there was a bat on there. Good decision so far. And they have been absolutely good. All the both umpires. Altaf Mahasania and Owen Brown is on the leg umpiring duties at the moment. Jay Desai has a good batting stance. Very well played. Quick single, taking on the fielder. Successful in that. So quick single is good to see. They're taking on the fielders, make them work for that wicket. They're really into it. Couple of runs for Jay Desai already in the first few overs. They're being very watchful and understandably so. It's not a big target they have to chase down. They can take their time, and once they are in their rhythm, they're able to connect the balls, they'll be able to achieve that target in no time. That's a good looking cover drive between the two fielders. That will race away to the boundary. And the first boundary of the Lone Star Athletics innings is a handsome one from Chaitanya Bishnoi. Here you see, going on that front foot brilliantly between the two fielders, dissecting the two fielders. And the first over comes to an end. The Lone Star Athletics are 8 for no loss. Seems like a spin option being already included for the Dallas Giants. Left arm orthodox spinner Hassan. Reza Hassan is into the attack. And he'll be bowling from the Massey Ranch end. You see Smith Patel and Jay Desai in frame. Very late, good bowling. Good start from Hassan. It's a similar concept, a similar action like Chaitanya Bishnoi, who's at the non-strikers end at the moment. We have Raza Hassan. Then we also have Harmeet Singh, who'll come down later. Similar left-arm spinner bowler. So the Dallas Giants would be looking to have, these bowlers be very economical and be very tight. Don't give enough room to the batters and peg them back. Make sure they don't run away with the runs. Very late there, and they'll sneak in a quick single. He'll be bowling over the wicket now to the left-hander. A quick change of field now. In case Bishnoi wants to sweep that delivery, he has protection down there. Down the leg side, another quick single. He needs a good throw. The keeper was not able to get a hold of it. Otherwise, that would have been very close. Again, they have been taking risky singles, but taking on the fielders. It's good to see. Here's the replay again. Jay Desai. That would have been very close if he got a different angle from the side. Side view, we are unknown. Nonetheless, a single added to the score. Tidy over from Hassan so far. Oh, that's gone down the ground. That's Jai Desai in action. 1 bounce for 4. So that's the first boundary for Jai Desai now in the innings. Good looking drive over the shot. Reza Hassan giving enough room to him. Good looking shot there again. Change of field after that boundary. It brings in a long on in place. Reactionary field change. And a dot ball to finish off the second over. Lone Star Athletics are 14 for no loss. That's the over by over chart so far. Just 2 overs played by the Lone Star Athletics, and we have an early bowling change for the Dallas Exploria Giants. Ahsan Adil comes into the attack, and this is one of the bowlers the batters must be wary of because of his variation and different balls which are difficult to judge at times. So here's Chaitanya Bishnoi taking strike against him for the first time. Here comes Adil. Oh, that's a short ball and that's pulled away. With protection in the deep, so just a single. So Ahsan Adil now. Different change of bowling mindset he brings on. Jai Desai facing him. It's good looking drive to covers, but straight to the fielder. But there's a misfield there, so they'll sneak another single. Lone Star Athletics so far have been very alert with what the fielders have been doing, and they've been taking on the fielders, which is good to see. That's very positive of them. And there's actually a no ball from Ahsan Adil, so we have a free hit situation coming up. Not something they would want at this moment. You know, it's a power play going on, so Chaitanya Bishnoi has the opportunity to go big here, which he would definitely would. So let's see what Ahsan Adil bowls, considering it's a free hit. I'm expecting a bouncer, unless he can bowl a yorker straight in the block hole, and Bishnoi completely misses that. Went a little short, and Bishnoi was not able to get hold of it. $17 for no loss at this moment. So I missed out on that opportunity of the free hit. Comes Ahsan Adil now to Bishnoi. This time it's connected it well. The fielder is coming underneath it, but that's gone all the way. That's a big one. The first big one of this innings, and it comes from Chaitanya Bishnoi's bat. 6 runs, and the Lone Star Athletics looks like they're running away with it at the moment. Brilliant shot from Bishnoi. As you can see, 6 more runs added to the score. It's 23 now. We're just into the 3rd over. There's the replay again. Absolutely brilliant timing.
Sorry, I couldn't see.
Yes, Adil. Again, he's bowling that short of line delivery, everyone. So that's what he's known for. And Bishnoi has been very careful and watchful, punishing the bad balls he can and timing it brilliantly so far. So you can see 106 needed of 17.2 overs. Technically it's run a ball, but they can take care of the match if this two get going in the power play, and the match would be over in no time. Here comes Adil down the leg side. They'll come back for a single. Harmeet Singh will have to think something. As you can see, he's on the screen right there, the captain. He'll have to change something and get a breakthrough. Break this early partnership. Get the Giants in the game. Because it'll be crucial for them to get something out of this game. Otherwise, this might be long gone. He's trying his options, changing, bringing Ehsan Adil early up. So 3 bowlers used in the first 3 overs. He's trying to make sure the batters are not comfortable around with the same bowler. And he's gone big. Jai Desai this time. On to the deep mid-wicket region. That should run away for a boundary. And what an over for the Lone Star Athletics. 14 runs coming off it. That brings us to the end of the 3rd over. The Lone Star Athletics are 28 for no loss. Here comes Raja Hassan, and that's gone for another boundary. And I'm joined up with 3 absolutely aspiring players here from the Lone Star Academy. Raman, Lakshman and Neil, they're back in the studio. And after this boundary, so what do you think? What do you think of the boundary?
Yeah, it's definitely LSA's game to win. They're running away with it, as you have said. It's all about the singles now, as they need 5.6 run rate required. Oh, and shot. What a great shot. Yeah, they're definitely running away with it. It's LSA's game to win. And also, after these guys get out, it's still not the problem to be solved, because we still have Kamran, and then we also have Nitish Kumar, a bunch of better players out there. It's LSA's game to win.
Absolutely, 10 runs of the first 2 balls. Raza Hassan has been diminished in the 2nd over, and Chaitanya Bishnoi quickly moves on to 24 runs of 10 deliveries. And it seems like he's in a hurry to go home today and get LSA the W very soon. Here comes Hassan. That's a quicker one, and this time on the offside. That's another boundary, and they're going carnage. It's absolute carnage at the moment. And Neil, what do you think? It's like 3 boundaries, 3 balls.
Well played by Coach Chaitanya, well watched, and yeah, that's mostly it.
Oh, great stuff, Neil. 4, 6, 4, 3 more balls to go. So this is going to be an absolutely long over now. You can see Smith Patel, an ex-captain of the Lone Star Athletics, now playing for the Dallas Exploria Giants. And Chaitanya Bishnoi, 28 of 11 balls, striking at 254. 3 fours and 2 sixes, and it doesn't look like he's about to stop. He's taking on Hassan, and everyone in the crowd, you can see, they're cheering and they're having a good time. On the leg side, straight to the fielder, so no run there. But nonetheless, as you can see, a lot of cheer coming out after those 3 boundaries we saw earlier. We have a lot of family support here for both the teams, and especially we have players from the academy joining us and learning from how the adult professionals are playing here at the Kingsman Arena at the moment. So 1 more ball to go. Already 14 runs of the over. Is Hassan? Oh, he went for the big one, but he couldn't connect with Collis for a quick single, and they steal it again. That brings us to the end of the 4th over. The Lone Star Athletics are 43 for no loss. .43 for no loss, as you can see.
So, and our run rate's much more than required.
So that's a big one from Chaitanya Bishnoi, and
That's
a,
on second thought.
seems like a six signal. Rohan Raje is into the attack. Ehsan Adil was taken off, and Chaitanya Bishnoi leaving no stone unturned, going against him as well. So it seems like Chaitanya Bishnoi is out for something, a good revenge here. Raman, 6 to start of this over. What do you think? What's happening next?
I feel like the LSA openers, they're trying to get like an advantage in this power play, and they're doing this well with the boundaries.
Absolutely. They've raised to 49 runs. We're just on to the 5th over. There'll be 50 inside the 5th over, and that is very, very commendable, And Chaitanya Bishnoi, look at him, 35 runs, 15 deliveries. And he's going to go big again. Oh, he completely misses. But, the intent was there. Even though there's a fielder placed down there, he's not stopping. He's out here for a mission, it seems like. Probably help Lone Star Athletics' net run rate. I'm not sure if that will be helpful till the end, but nonetheless, the more convincing they win, the more positive and more commanding they'll look as we end the season and we move on to the next season pretty soon. So 80 runs required of 15 overs, Here is Raje. Another short delivery down the leg side. I will be signaled as a wide. Again, Raje is completely missing his length now. And as we were talking earlier, the left and right hand combination of this Lone Star Athletics opening partnership is definitely getting into the mind of the bowlers. They'll have to constantly change their line, their length, coming over the wicket, coming round the wicket. So it's always crucial in a T20 game when you have a left-hander opener and a right-hander opener. Always works in your favor if you're able to execute the plan naturally and easily. So 50 up with that wide delivery. Will be a quick single. Jai Desai comes on strike, 12 of 11. Seems like Jai Desai has been enjoying the show just like the viewers out here from Chaitanya Bishnoi. The fireworks and the carnage so far. And we hope he finishes off with a bang. 3 more balls to go. Okay, let's do something. All of you guys tell me, in the next 3 balls, how many runs are the Lone Star Athletics scoring?
So, since it's Since it's Jay Desai, I suppose he's going to take a single and then some more carnage by Chaitan and Beast Noise, so perhaps 9. 2 boundaries.
Probably like 7 or 9 because Coach Chaitanya and Coach Jay might do some power hitting and might miss some of the balls.
Okay, Lakshman says 9, Neil says 7. What about you, Raman?
Since he just missed since it's a dot right now, I suppose it's going to be like 6 runs in these 2 balls.
6 runs. Okay, 2 more balls to go. Okay, never forget there might be a wide or no ball, if he bowls it. But let's see who's the closest here from the Lone Star Academy, who can be a good analyst if they grow up as well. So here we go. 2 more balls to go, Rajay. Are we having 6 runs? Are we having 7 runs? Or are we having 9 runs? This would all depend on this one. Here comes Rajay. Oh, it's gone up in the air. Fielder is coming underneath it. And that's the first wicket down. Jai Desai, he tried to go for the maximum, but he couldn't connect it. Couldn't time it properly. Lone Star Athletics have lost their first wicket. And Rohan Rajay has made the breakthrough. A crucial breakthrough. Lone Star Athletics are 51 for 1. Jai Desai departs for 12. So 1 more ball to go for the 5th over. Lone Star Athletics lost their first wicket. Jai Desai had to come back to the pavilion after they floated up 1 in the air. But nonetheless, there's still a lot of batting left, and not a lot of runs to score. So Lone Star Athletics will feel comfortable out there. No rush, no pressure, unless Chaitanya Bishnoi goes bonkers now in the next few overs. So Rohan Rajay, he gets the breakthrough. Nitish Kumar, the new batter out there, will take strike. Again, Nitish Kumar played Major League Cricket as well. So, a lot of experience here in both the teams, along with a perfect blend of youth. So, we'll be facing the last ball, Nitish Kumar. So, Rajay, very well bowled, and he gets off the mark straight away. That brings us to the end of the 5th over. Lone Star Athletics are 52 for 1. So the last over of the power play, the Dallas Exploria Giants captain is coming into the attack. It's Harmeet Singh, left-arm spinner, well-known spinner all over the world. He comes into the attack, trying to make a breakthrough, trying to see what he can do, and get 1 more wicket. He has the new batter in Nitish Kumar, to trying to unsettle him and maybe pick up his wicket, unless he can get Chaitanya out. So 6 balls to do that. Here comes Harmeet Singh. Well-known, experienced individual has played cricket all over the world. Flighted up, well bowled. Down the ground for a single. As I think Lakshman was mentioning, Nitish Kumar will be doing just that. Singles, doubles, play around, not give out our easy wickets. The game is almost in their hand. so they don't want to take any risk at the moment. Meanwhile, we'll have to see what the approach of Chaitanya Bishnoi would be. He has 5 balls to go, and this is still the power play. He has 2 fielders set up on the onside, outside the circle, and then a strong offside field for him. Here you can see he's scanning that onside area. Here comes Harmeet. Oh, good delivery. Good delivery from Harmeet now. This experience versus experience. Both these players, they have played. Harmeet Singh has played Ranji in India. Chaitanya Bishnoi has played Ranji in India. So, it's a lot of similarities and commonalities from the two bowlers. You can see this is a good competition now between the bowler and the batter. The bowler currently having the upper hand. Chaitanya Bishnoi will be thinking how to counter this now. Down the leg side. Not a good delivery from Harmeet, but the call is for a couple of runs. He needs a good throw. Nonetheless, 2 runs here added to Chaitanya. Harmeet Singh, that was a rare loosener for him. Down the leg side, flicked off from Bishnoi. Here we go. Trying for the reverse sweep, but couldn't find that pat on the ball this time. Good tidy over so far from Harmeet Singh. There's 3 runs of it. Well bowled, really well bowled. Great over from Harmeet. That finished off the power play for the Lone Star Athletics, and they've scored 55 runs after just losing 1 wicket.
Slow down. Wonder send it to your. You can't have like 5 bowlers in the team. You'll have like an all-rounder in there for sure.
So here we go into the 7th over. Postwal is the new bowler coming into the attack. Seems like another spinner. He might be a leggy. Let's see. Yeah, leggy. It's getting good bounce of that, but well played on the back foot here from Nitish Kumar. Brings the strike back to Chaitanya Bishnoi, who's got 38 runs of 22 deliveries. So since being a right leg spinner, Chaitanya will expect the ball to come inside, unless he bowls a fuller one and he can go big, as we have seen earlier. Well bowled again and well played. Another single. And this would most likely be the game plan. 80%, clip around for singles. Get at least 4 to 5 runs per over. Get as closer to the target as possible. Target the loose balls. Go for the big ones on the loose balls. And then you're taking the game home after that. Here's Postwal. Very well bowled. Here's a quick run up for a leg spinner, so the batter has to be ready, be on the front foot if he over pitches that delivery. Nonetheless, Nitish Kumar has been very watchful. Very well bowled again. Good fielding, another single. So 58 for 1 now. 2 more balls to go for the end of the 7th. Slide off and Chaitanya Bishnoi. That's gone out of here. Again, a big one. Another big one here from Chaitanya Bishnoi. Picked up the length really quick. Coming down on one knee. And he's punished Postwal for that as well. 6 runs. He moves on to 45. And Dallas Xforia Giants need some inspiration from their team. But the Lone Star Athletics, they're just running away at the moment, especially Chaitanya. So one more ball to go now. On the back foot this time, a dot ball to finish off that over. Brings up the end of 7 overs. Lone Star Athletics are 61. As you can see, the summary of the match so far. Exploria Giants 128 in the 20, and Lone Star Athletics so strong in the response. 64 runs in 7 overs. Chaitanya Bishnoi still going strong. 45 runs, 25 balls. Really valuable innings early up. Completely changing the dynamics of the game in the power play. Less hope here for the Xforia Giants at this point, unless one of the bowlers have a magical spell in them. Oh, that's interesting. Harmeet Singh has been taken off again and Raza Hassan comes into the attack. So it's another left arm spinner. You know, Chaitanya Bishnoi hit him for a couple of boundaries early up. It's been expensive, so interesting choice here. Changing the bowler again after a tidy over from Harmeet Singh last up. So I guess they're targeting Nitish Kumar. Very well bowled straight to the fielder again. Tidy bowling from Hassan. 2 balls, 2 dot balls. This time he finds the gap and they'll take a single. So it's 3 balls to go on this over. Chaitanya Bishnoi is batting on 45. I have the 3 youngsters with me. So who do y'all think? He has 3 balls. Can he reach his half century in the next 3 balls?
So as we know, Chaitanya Bishnoi is on 45. So normally they'll start to slow down as they want to get to their 50. See, single. So they're just gonna single their way. So in these 3 balls, perhaps yes, perhaps no. But I'd say generally no.
Yeah, because he's off strike now, so he won't have an extra ball to play now. He moves to 46, but unless there's a single now, he has a chance to hit a boundary of that last ball. So let's see if Nitish Kumar gets a single. He doesn't get a single. He gets, it's a 6, it seems like. Yes, umpire Owen Brown signaling it as a 6. We are expecting 6 runs from Chaitanya Bishnoi, but it's Nitish Kumar who joins the party, and he gets his first 6 of the game. And Lone Star Athletics now move on to 72, just on to the 8th over. So last ball coming up from Nitish. Flicked off on the leg side, and call is for a couple, but no, they'll take a single and Nitish Kumar will keep strike. So after the end of 8 overs, the Lone Star Athletics 73 for 1. So interesting. A change of ends now for Harmeet Singh. Now he's bowling from the tail end. As we were surprised, he didn't bowl from the previous over. He gave it to Hassan, but a change of ends for him. Let's see if that helps him in the case. Nitish Kumar, 12 runs, 11 deliveries. Bishnoi, 46 of 26, inching closer towards his half century. We haven't seen a half century throughout this day. The first game, I don't think anyone scored a half century. They came close. But right now, we have an opportunity to see a half century from Bishnoi. Well played now from Nitish Kumar. Single and brings Bishnoi on strike. And again, as we were saying previously, this is some good competition. Harmeet Singh versus Chaitanya Bishnoi. Harmeet Singh winning that competition in the first over. Chaitanya Bishnoi now has the chance to get one over him in this over. He has 4 balls to him. Here comes Harmeet Singh now. He'll be bowling into him now at the moment, seems like, over the wicket. Good looking drive through the covers. Call is for a couple. They decide against it, so just a single. 47 now. Meanwhile, LSA moves on to 75. There's 54 more runs, more shot. They have more than enough overs to achieve that. Well bowled again from Harmeet. Just 5 runs conceded of the 10 deliveries he has bowled so far. Very disciplined bowling, as we have seen, consistent throughout his career. Down the leg side, oh! Was there some edge? The umpire, there might be. It might have flicked something, because there's no signal of a wide from the umpire. So there was an opportunity. Smith Patel was not able to keep hold of it. And dot ball now. Smith Patel, you can see, disappointed with his body language. A little bit room, but straight to the fielder. Another tidy over from Harmeet Singh, just 2 of it. That's the end of the 9th over. The Lone Star Athletics are 75 for 1. So here comes Poswal now. Bowling on to Chaitanya Bishnoi, who hit him for a 6 that previous over. So he'll be looking to get a big one again in this one. Let's see. This is the last over before this innings break. Straight to Harmeet Singh there in the point region. It's Poswal. Again on the back foot, a quick single. It's a throw in the bowler's end. But Chaitanya Bishnoi is really quick between the wickets. Gets there safely. Here's Nitish Kumar now. Again, they still have that left and right hand combination, After Jay Desai got out, they brought in Nitish Kumar, who's a right-hander. So keeping that combination intact, making the fielders change every time they take a single. Very well bowled on the back foot and a single again. Easy picking so far for the 2 batters. $77 for 1. There is Poswal. Good looking drive. But cover down there, straight to the fielder. 2 more balls to go, as Owen Brown, our umpire, indicates it. And the officiating has been really good on spot so far. Down the track comes Chaitanya Bishnoi, and that should be it. One bounce into the fence, and that's his half century. Coming down the track to post wall, and this has been an absolute brilliant of an innings from Chaitanya Bishnoi. There you go. Over the covers region, one bounce for, and we can expect fireworks now. He's reached his half century, so let's expect him to go hard because we have a great support in the crowd today. And oh, that's an appeal. Owen Brown. That was very close. This could have gone either way. Here's the replay again. It was very close again, you know. This might be ending up on the umpire's call decision, but very close. Owen Brown says no. They'll take a leg bye of that over. So that brings us to the end of the 10 over. We'll have a short innings break. Lone Star Athletics are almost there. They're 82 for 1. So 10 more overs to go. Lone Star Athletics only require 47 runs. So it's the final stretch of the second innings coming up. Harmeet Singh now will continue from the Pearland end. He just pulled 2 overs. He's conceded 5 runs. Here he is against Chaitanya Bishnoi, who just got his half century of the previous over. He'll be looking to let loose and take LSA home as soon as possible if he can. Very late on that shot. He's a good throw there, but they'll take the single. 83 for 1. 46 required of 59 deliveries. 58 deliveries, beg your pardon. There was a dot ball, first ball, and a single of the second. There's a third ball coming up. Very well pulled, Harmeet Singh. Oh, Nitish Kumar comes down the track. The call is for a couple of runs and they'll take it easily. 85 now. Well, ball late on that. Another single. So they've been very careful against Harmeet Singh. They're giving the respect he deserves on his bowling. And also, kudos to Harmeet Singh. He has been very tight, very efficient in all his balls. So 86 for 1. This last ball coming up. And a single to finish off that 11th over. The Lone Star Athletics are 87 for 1. Nitish Kumar 17 runs, 19 deliveries. Chaitanya Bishnoi 54 runs, 35 deliveries. Lone Star Athletics 87 for 1. So we have a new bowler in for the Dallas Exploria Giants. That's been slashed onto the offside but straight to the fielder. Parvesh Ahuja comes into the attack for the Giants. Good bowling again, straight to the fielder. Chaitanya Bishnoi's goal must be to take LSA home, stay there till the end. It'll be a crucial win, as they grow into more confidence. Oh, that's a big one. That's between the two fielders, and that should go away all the way for 6. Owen Brown signaling it as a 6. Parvesh Ahuja, a loosener this time, short delivery. Going all the way for 6. Welcome 6 for Chaitanya Bishnoi. He moves on to 61 now. LSA inching closer towards that win. Well played, and they'll take another single. 2 more balls to go. Brings Nitish Kumar on strike. Beg your pardon for a little technical difficulties at the moment. We'll be cut back. There we go. 2 more balls to go. Bit short, and Nitish Kumar has slashed it on the offside between the two fielders. And this time it's a boundary for Nitish Kumar. He's joining the action. And they're running away with it at the moment. Brilliant shot. Waited for it and headed through those gap between backward point and shot third. $11 runs of the over so far. That will just be a single to finish off the 12th over. Lone Star Athletics now are 99 for 1. 30 more runs needed of the remaining 8 overs. Poswal now comes into the attack. Harmeet is not bowling his fourth. He brings Poswal in from the pair lane end. 30 more runs needed. Nitish Kumar on 22. Well pegged down there for a single. That brings up the 100 for the Lone Star Athletics in the 13th over. They've just lost one wicket and a dominating, commanding performance from them. First up, brilliant bowling performance, and now they're showing up in the batting as well. It's been an absolutely perfect, inch perfect game from their standards. Only 29 runs short of the target now. Shuffling across is Chaitanya Bishnoi. They'll sneak in a leg by, a single. So 101 for one. Well played. 23 of 22 balls. And that's gone through. There's some protection in the deep, so it'll just be a single. Kumar now moves on to 24, facing 24 deliveries. Tidy over from Poswal, but again the Exploria Giants really were not happy at their best today. A subpar batting performance followed by a decent, it's okay, bowling performance. The need was wickets, but they were not able to get much breakthrough. And it's all because of the Chaitanya Bishnoi. 61 runs of 42 deliveries. He's been absolutely tremendous in this innings. So that's the partnership, 51 run partnership of 49 deliveries. 25 contributed by Chaitanya and 24 contributed by Nitish Kumar. This partnership has completely changed the game. After that first wicket fell of Jai Desai, the partnership of Bishnoi and Nitish Kumar didn't let the Dallas Exploria Giants to come back into the game, and that completely killed the game for them. So nonetheless, this will be a commanding win for the Lone Star Athletics, bringing their tempo up for the last 1-2 games they have left for this season. So Ehsan Adil, who just bowled one over earlier, he comes into the attack. Considered 14 runs of that over. Is Ehsan Adil to Nitish Kumar. Oh, it's gone big. The long on fielder is coming underneath it. Unbelievable stuff. What amazing effort down there from the fielder. He was able to hold on to it, but it seemed like it bounced just a little bit ahead of him. But what an effort. He covered a lot of ground there. Almost got the hold of it. Brilliant effort there from Parvez Ahuja, I believe. Just a single though. Smith Patel, you can see setting up the field. Zadil. Good land delivery for a single. So yeah, they must be reflecting back, the Lone Star Athletics, how the season went. Close games here and there. They were not able to get that win in few of the games. That would have changed the outcome. You know, how many points they would have collected, because today they have been played a tremendous, commanding, dominating performance. You know, absolute unit played as together, absolute fielding performance, the bowling performance, and now coming out to bat. Absolutely, they have been spot on. There's nothing to look out to that they have missed out on this performance there today. Kingsman Arena in Pearland, Texas. Three more balls to go. You know, still 25 runs short. Not worried about the required run rate, as they're well under par. It's just a matter of time, you know, how quickly they're able to get there. Here comes Adil. And he's gone big this time. Fielders converging underneath it. And this time they are able to keep a hold of it. It's Abhinav who picks up that catch. And Nitish Kumar now has to come back to the pavilion. Ehsan Adil picks up the wicket. A little too late for the Giants, but something to cheer about as we come to a conclusion to this game. Lone Star Athletics losing their second wicket. Here's the replay. As you can see, Abhinav in the background covering that much ground. And then able to hold on to that. Good catch. So it's 104 for 2. So Sushant Mudani, the new batter in for the Lone Star Athletics, looking to finish this off. 25 needed now, 6.2 overs. Chaitanya Bishnoi is still out there. Hopefully he's out there to hit the winning runs, because his innings has been nothing short of perfect. Took on the bowlers early up in the power play. Respected the good bowlers like Harmeet Singh in the middle, and targeting the loose deliveries when bowlers bowled them. So all round great performance from Chaitanya Bishnoi. Good looking drive there, straight to the fielder though from Mudani. And 4 for 2. Sushant Mudani is facing the last ball of the 14th over. And he gets off the mark. with a single down the third man region. That brings us to the end of the 14th. LSA are 105 for 2. So here comes the captain Harmeet Singh for his last over. 3 overs, just 10 runs conceded. He would love to take a wicket. He has 6 balls to do that. So here we go. It's LSA now 24 runs away. Brilliant ball. Harmeet Singh has always been accurate with his line and length throughout his career and is showing. Well bowled, just a single. So again, this has been a good competition throughout this innings between Harmeet Singh and Chaitanya Bishnoi. Bishnoi has been very watchful. He hasn't tried to go for the big one against Harmeet because he knows he can wait for it until the ball is out of his hand. He can change the direction and the variation with which Harmeet is bowling. Another single. Very well bowled again. Two more balls to go. It's 3 runs per over now. Into his final ball of the 4th over. Just 12 runs conceded, Harmeet Singh. Really didn't have support from his other bowlers throughout the innings. But nonetheless, Lone Star Athletics were dominant throughout. They showed it. But that's a shining light for the Dallas Exploria Giants bowling performance today. Harmeet Singh, 4 overs, just 12 runs conceded. No wickets though. But something to take into the next game and build on this and hopefully get that win. It's 5 more overs to go. LSA 22 runs required. Ehsan Adil continue his 3rd over now from the Messi Ranch end. Just a delay of game. There's something happening in the side screen. We have some good crowd, cute kids running around. Just a short delay, but nonetheless, here we go back into the action. As you mentioned, it's a good Sunday out here, double header at the Kingsman Arena. Good support here from the crowd for all the teams. 2 teams earlier and now 2 teams right now for this afternoon game. So here we go. Back to the action. Sanadil. And it's a short ball has been pulled away. That might go away for a boundary as it does. Good start to the over from CB Chaitanya Bishnoi. He moves on to 67. Great pull shot there. Another shot delivery from Ehsan Adil. You can see he immediately apologized for that one, as he wants the fielder more squarer, it seems like. Here's Adil. This time on the offside, slashed hard. Just a single to the fielder. Adil has picked up that one wicket of the previous over of Nitish Kumar. Just 2 wickets throughout this innings. Something they'll have to look into as they play the next game, and how they can efficiently take wickets, because it'll be crucial for them, stay around the top of the table, the Exploria Giants, as we talk about. Well bowled. Meanwhile, the Lone Star Athletics, they've executed all the plans perfectly throughout the game. Great bowling performance, supported by a great fielding as well. And now when they came out to bat, started off strongly and made sure they are almost reaching the finish line without any hassle, without any pressure, and all thanks to a brilliant innings from Chaitanya Bishnoi, who is still out there, spending on 68, faced 46 deliveries. Definitely the innings of the game so far, and one of the top innings today here at the Kingsman Arena. Now the single over, the call will be for 2, but there was cover in the deep as well. Was able to keep a hold of it. Two more balls to go. Can we expect a boundary from Bishnoi here? Can he take on the bowler? If there's a short ball, I definitely see him doing that. Oh, there's a short ball pulled again. Will be between the two fielders. No square, but just a single. Moves on to 69. Sushant Modani. He scored 3 runs of the 9 balls he has faced. But his job is to stay out there and get Lone Star Athletics over the finish line. So there's one more ball to go. Here comes Sushant Modani. And has been slashed hard on the offside. There's some cover in the deep, so it'll just be a single. That brings us to the end of the 16th over. Lone Star Athletics are 115 for 2. They still require 14 runs of the last 4 overs. So post was 3 overs, none for 17. He comes out for his final over. There's 14 required. Can it be possible in this over? Let's see. Sushant Modani. He'll be looking to give strike to Bishnoi. There he goes, but straight to the fielder. Very well bowled again. Keeping it very tight, Sushant Mudani, making it interesting at the moment. 2 dot balls. Would there be something, if there's a maiden over coming up? Some interesting finish, we'll see, but, nonetheless, there's nothing to worry about at the moment. Harmeet Singh needs a direct throw. Chaitanya Bishnoi, he overran that. It seems like he might have twisted something there. He's on the field, down on the field. Here he's going to get some help now. Not sure what happened. Definitely, it seems like he pulled his hamstring. He's getting some coverage now to take care of him. He had an absolute brilliant innings so far. It'll be disheartening to see if he's not able to finish this game, especially hit the winning runs. He'll require physio here joining in. So if you could bear with us, we'll have a short delay, just hoping everything's fine with Chaitanya Bishnoi out there. Nothing major. But nonetheless, at 16.3 overs, Lone Star Athletics are 116 for 2 at the moment. We'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back. Good news out there. Chaitanya Bishnoi seems fine. As you can see him walk around. So nothing to worry about for anyone, and the Lone Star Athletics as well. 116 for 2. 13 more runs required. Might be a small hamstring pull, but nonetheless, he's ready to go and finish off the game for his team. So we'll take strike now. Chaitanya Bishnoi is Poswal. Yo, he comes down the track. What enough effort. And the fielder gets into an amazing catch. This has been an absolutely brilliant innings along with this catch as well. Here's the replay again. Chaitanya Bishnoi going full throttle. The fielder in the long off region covering some ground and holding on to it. Here's a shot again down the track. High up in the air, and what a catch. What a take at the end. Nonetheless, Chaitanya Bishnoi. This has been a tremendous innings here for the Lone Star Athletics. 69 runs. Definitely a man of the match contender there. comes back to the pavilion. 69 of 48 deliveries. Poswal gets a wicket to his name. LSA are 3 down for 116. Still 13 runs to go. As you can see, a round of applause as Chaitanya comes back to the pavilion. This has been a top-notch innings for him and the team, making sure they are getting over the line. They're almost there, but nonetheless, good approach and a great innings to witness here at the Kingsman Arena this Sunday. So here we go, new batter in for the Lone Star Athletics. Kamran Sheikh, seems like. A good delivery from Poswal. Just a run and a wicket of this over. Very well bowled. Brilliant over. Tidy one. Still not done. 3 overs to go. 13 runs required, LSA. Kamran Sheikh and Sushant Modani. 2 new bowlers. 3 overs, 13. So here is the match summary now. Hamza Khalid pick up the bowlers, 3 for 29. Chaitanya Bishnoi pick up the batters, 69 of 48 deliveries. Shayan Jahangir for Dallas Exploria Giants. Rohan Raje, Poswal and Adil picking up 1 wickets. So decent, not that good performance from Dallas Exploria Giants. They'll be disappointed with how the match has turned up today. And the Lone Star Athletics, they're still in with a chance to go up the table and finish strong. Here comes Raza Hassan, 3 overs for 30. He's into his final over. Sushant Modani taking strike. Straight to the fielder. Good delivery and a good throw there. Appeal from the umpire says no. A maiden over will make it really interesting. Finish now. But again, 90% leaning towards Lone Star Athletics at the moment. Oh, down the ground, just a single. And singles will just do the job. That's what they need. They don't need to take any risk. Just make sure they don't get multiple dot balls in a row. But Hassan now, he'll be looking to target Kamran Sheikh since he's a new batter in. Not give him enough room. Make him play for the ball. It's 4 balls, so 4 dot balls can make it interesting now. It's Kamran Sheikh. Oh, completely misses that. They'll just take a single there. Kamran Sheikh looking for that big one. Completely misjudged that delivery. And the keeper also was not able to keep a hold of it, Smith Patel. He won't be happy with his performance as well, Smith Patel. He had a couple of opportunities, dropped a catch earlier, and a few runs from his misfielding efforts. Nonetheless. And that's gone. That's gone in the gap. That will race away for the boundary. And that will settle the nerves here for the Lone Star Athletics and the supporters. 4 runs here to Sushant Modani. And now they're only 7 runs away of a famous victory against the Dallas Xforia Giants. Raza Hassan was not able to contain that. On the ground will be just a single. So 6 runs needed now. 13 balls to go. And another single to finish off the 18th over. Lone Star Athletics 5 runs short, and we have 2 more overs to go. Kamran Sheikh will take strike. Rohan Raje 1 for 17 in his 2 is on to his 3rd over. Lone Star Athletics might be looking to finish off the match here in this over. Here's Kamran Sheikh on strike. So here we go, Rohan Raje bowling to Kamran Sheikh. A little fuller down the leg. That's an appeal here. There might be a missing leg. It's off the leg, it seems like, or bat. So a single run. Yeah, it seems like there was some bat on it, as confirmed by the umpire. It's given as a 1 leg by actually, so no bat involved. So 1 shot away, Lone Star Athletics. A famous win to close out this match. Will it be Sushant Modani? He drives it through the covers. Oh, there's some hesitation between the middle. Oh, he needed a direct throw there. There was some miscommunication. It actually hit the stumps. The bails are off. That's a wicket. Didn't notice that earlier. Kamran Sheikh comes back to the pavilion. A spot on throw there from the fielder. There you see miscommunication between the two. Not good. And straight onto the stumps. Kamran Sheikh didn't even grounded his bat. And he has to get back to the pavilion. So it's 125 for 4 now. Still it's not over. Still we are going deep. Seems like it's Shreyan Satish, the new batter out there. A youngster, I remember interviewing him a couple years ago when he was playing in the Houston Cricket League. And now he has came a long way, playing for the Lone Star Athletics here in the minor league cricket. He will be on the non-strikers end. Again, great potential from this youngster. Haven't seen his full potential so far yet, but he's getting there. So 4 balls to go for this over. Let's see if Sushant Modani. Again, 1 shot away. Here comes Raje. Down the leg side. He might be coming back for a second. 2 runs now. Off the leg it says, so more runs off the leg buys. 3 runs have came off this over and they're all through leg buys. They won't mind this. Two more runs away. Going for the big one. The call is just a single. So 1 run away. The scores are tied now. 128 for 4. 2 more balls to go of this over. So Shreyan Satish, he has the opportunity to hit the winning runs now here for the Lone Star Athletics. The youngster coming through the ranks here from the teams Lone Star Athletics and the Houston leagues around here in Texas. Here he is. It's the opportunity to score the winning runs now. Here comes Rohan Raje and places it brilliantly through the offside, and that should be the winning runs. Shreyan Satish hits it for the Lone Star Athletics, and they are able to reach the target of 129 in their allotted 19 overs. Absolutely dominant performance from the Lone Star Athletics, starting from ball 1 when they started fielding. Dallas Xforia Giants, they won the toss, they came out to bat. Good toss to win, but they were not able to execute the plan earlier. Just scored 128 runs in their 20 overs, lost 7 wickets. And the Lone Star Athletics, absolutely brilliant bowling performance, restricting them to that score. And then coming out to bat in the second innings, a gem of an innings from Chaitanya Bishnoi, 69 runs, making sure he's able to get the winning runs and taking Lone Star Athletics home in this absolutely brilliant encounter here from the Kingsman Arena. So nonetheless, the second match of our second header is done. Lone Star Athletics have won the game by 6 wickets, and Dallas Exploria Giants getting the loss with a couple more games to go as the final week commences from tomorrow for a minor league cricket season this season. So thank you everyone from joining in today from Sunday from the Kingsman Arena. Great 2 games, an early morning game and now the second game coming to a conclusion. Good victory for the Lone Star Athletics. So don't go anywhere. We'll have more matches coming soon, starting tomorrow, the last 2 weeks as we finish off this minor league season of 2025. Signing off. Thank you so much everyone for joining in. We'll see you soon.